That's right, Kimberly. You know, there's a trend that's grown more and more popular in the U.S. over the past 5 to 10 years, and home builders have really started to take notice. So while there's many different styles and sizes of homes, there's one thing that they all have in common. It's that they're bringing the indoors outdoors.
Back when baby boomers were just babies, many homes in America were ranch-style designs that featured simple patios. These patios were usually just concrete slabs that could hold a table, a few chairs, and maybe a barbecue pit. More of an afterthought than part of the home. But today's home builders set out to change all that. Mike Carter with Darling Homes showed me some of their most popular designs for outdoor living areas, and he says our theme of bringing the indoors outdoors is, well, half right.
So it looks like the trend in home building is really bringing the indoors outdoors.
We definitely are seeing that trend, not only the indoors outdoors, but the outdoors indoors. And when you told us you were trying to do a segment on outdoor living and how to optimize that, I thought this is one of the perfect plans to really demonstrate how do you make outdoor living feel like you're at a resort somewhere. And in this case, what you see here is we have 3 different living areas outdoors. For those that like the sun and the pool, they can be out there. For those that want a little bit less sun, they're here in the shade and the covered roof, or we got another internal courtyard with another outdoor area there. And what's really cool is the way it incorporates into the floor plan. So whether you're inside the house, you feel like you're outside, or whether you're outside, you feel kind of like you're in the house, but experiencing the outdoors. One of the things that we look at Darling Homes is we do a lot of research with the consumer. How do they use the house? How do they live within that house? And how do we make sure outdoor living areas aren't just something that's tacked on to the back of the house, but something that's actually going to be something people use. It becomes a real living area. And this plan, this is an example of one that's just got an awesome flow to it. You know, everybody always gathers in the kitchen. They always say you want to make sure if you're going to knock out the home, have the right kitchen, family room set up. But you can see how there's a natural circular pattern that flows from the kitchen, eating area into the family room. It's the ultimate place for big gathering and parties. And you know, the true testament for us is, you know, when people pick up their plates and come out and sit at the table, we know we've got a living area that's really a living area, outdoor living area.
Absolutely.
So, one of the nice features about the courtyard is how the sight lines from every room look out into the central area. So whether you're downstairs in the bedroom or the dining room, or up here in the game room, you can see how guests, you can have the ultimate party and everybody still feels like they're a part of what's going on, but you can still have more quaint conversations and so forth, whether you'd like to be undercover, out in the courtyard, at the pool, or in the game room.
Well, and I bet at night it just looks incredible with everything lit up.
Yeah, the fireplace, the lighting, all that's part of creating the right ambience for great outdoor living and just giving that feeling of, hey, why do I need to go on vacation or why do I need to go away? Let's just have friends over and
it's all right
enjoy
here.
life. Exactly.
Mike, this is incredible. I love everything about this concept.
Well, thanks for coming out to Darling Homes. We'll have to have the team out for an evening party sometime.
I would love that. In fact, I wanted to know if you have some tips on how we can decorate and throw a party here.
Well, I might be better off running the leaf blower and making sure all the landscaping looks right versus putting out the utensils and decorations.
Well, we thought you might say that, so that's why we brought along Susan.
Susan Spindler has been a designer for over 20 years. She says the perfect living space is a celebration of life and people, and she's here to make this space look top-notch.
Susan, this is a beautifully decorated table. How did you create all of this?
Well, autumn is one of my favorite times of the year, and I love doing an autumn table and decorating for Thanksgiving. The colors, as you can see, are just beautiful. This is a gorgeous little soup tureen. You can use it also for dips, your butternut squash soup. These gorgeous plates, these are from Williams-Sonoma. When we're talking about al fresco dining, which really means eating and entertaining outdoors, there's a few things we have to consider because we don't have the same control as if we're on the indoor. One of them is the sun. You do not want to be in direct sunlight. The other one is bugs. So if you need to do something about bugs, do it before your guests, several hours before your guests arrive. Wind is another thing. Anything that you have in your centerpiece should be weighed down if you have a floral arrangement so that wind doesn't knock anything over.
Well, yes. I would love for you to show me this beautiful mantle.
Okay. One of the great features of this room that we're in today is this fireplace. It's a gathering place. Some people have fire pits, but this fireplace in this outdoor family and dining room is just perfect for Texas. And we decorated the mantle today with this beautiful copper pot and mixed, actually these are fresh and these are silks, because I have many clients who forget to water. So you can mix them or do all fresh, it's up to you. Bittersweet garland and fresh pumpkins on the table.
I love all the different colors of the pumpkins.
I know, growing up, it was one type of pumpkin and that was it. And I don't know who did it all, but we've got a whole variation which makes it so much fun. And then when you go to the Arboretum, when you go to Central Market or Whole Foods and see their fabulous fall displays, it gets you all excited to just do exactly
Some of your own.
this.
Sure. Well, we had such a great time shooting this on the drive back to the station. We were trying to come up with reasons to go back and hang out in this beautiful outdoor space. It really got us in the mood for autumn, so thank you. Now there's more to come on Texas Living. America's sassiest lifestyle guru is back, and he's here to share the latest Hollywood news. But first, vodka has a smooth taste, but now it also features less calories. We're going to share a drink recipe that emphasizes this combination. You're watching Texas Living. Don't go away.